justice right down the very bottom. That was intentional from him. He wants to get a good opportunity in race 2, but race 1 is what we will be heading to in just a couple of minutes of time. 5-car field, and it will be Charlie Devlin on that pole position. And Zane Quecker alongside him, two drivers who established themselves very well at the start of this campaign. As we head further down, you get the opportunity to see some creative liveries, lots of sponsors on board of these cars, and well, it's good to see that not only are they able to get their entry fees in, also they're able to get a little bit of help with it, because of course the more sponsors you get, the more money you're able to pour into it, and the more practice you'll get the opportunity to have. This is Charlie Kelso further down the field in the number 95. Interestingly enough, not the Lightning McQueen livery.
William Johnson, he's fighting away with effectively everybody around him. Will Johnson read the situation perfectly up into second place. Fabulous work from Will. Will Johnson continuing to lead the race. William Johnson, Will Johnson.
No, Will Johnson.
His race session to his race weekend, as it were, but the lights are coming on now in front of the drivers in the final preparations. Are getting ready. It's the last chance they'll have to chat to their engineers before the 5 lights do come on. There's 6 of them. The drivers are ready. And the action is underway here for round number 2 of the Junior Saloon Car Championship, and that is a jump start from Zane Quecker. He's going to get a drive-through penalty already. He is alongside Callum Williams and now gets through on Brewer and Duffy, so that's a good couple of moves there, good couple of moments from Charlie Kelso. But Zane Quecker, of course, getting that good start due to the jump start, and he'll be hoping to offset that later on. But the Iraqi driver seeing further problems for himself here today, and well, hopefully he'll be able to get himself on top of that one, and his pace will show later on in the session. Next chosen line, is he going to be later on the race? Is he switched on getting later? So a very good fight between these 3 that has invited William Johnson and Jake Critchley into it as well. And the number 367 is looking for an opportunity. They're all looking for opportunities early on in this race, but they need to settle down. They need to know that the more time they lose, the more drivers get in on this fight. And those top 3 did open up a chance at the very start, but they seem to have squandered it by potentially being selfish and wanting that race lead all to themselves. We end lap number 2 with Charlie Devlin leading again, but that has not been the story of this whole race. He has, though, set the fastest lap with the 24.239, and Oliver Sweetman looking to the outside, sweeping to the inside now as Devlin defends it out of turn number 2. Sweetman is able to get the exit, get the run, and he's able to legally pull alongside. And is he able to pull ahead?
Yesterday, the Devil thumbed another ride, and William Johnson of Portland asked him to hop in.
It's going to be very late on the brakes from Devlin, and that's going to defend him. The position for the time being, Sweetman later on the brakes, and that's actually pushed him slightly off the circuit, which opens up the door for Slater, but it's not one that has been taken by the number 104, so he remains in behind. But this battle for the race lead is a great one to kick us off for proceedings for round number 2 this evening. But Devlin, great start from him, and his very strong defences as well. Of course, he had to find Johnson get through on Slater, and Zane Quecker might have gotten a great run out of the final corner on Lucas Chatterton here. He does pull alongside, and that does look as though he's slingshotted himself ahead into 21st place. What a move that is from Zane Quecker. We've got a few penalties thrown in early on. It's going to be Jacob Ellis, the highest driver to pick up a penalty. He's in 8th place to kick us off. He gets 5 seconds worth of penalties. Then we look down to 11th place, and it will be Christopher Riley with keeping the car in a straight line. It seems he's off the circuit. He's the latest to face problems. William Johnson in 4th place. He's been fighting with Jaden Slater. These two have seen Sweetman and Devlin break away, but that doesn't mean that they're fighting for 3rd place. Hasn't gotten any lighter, has gotten any sweeter, but either way, Johnson is right on the back of the 104 now and trying to take the opportunity. He gets to run out of the final corner, Zane Quecker style, but Zane was on the inside. Slater defends the inside this time, which forces Johnson to go around the long way. Is he able to find his way through? He is still going to get the run. It is an incredibly long run to the first braking zone on the circuit. I don't even think he's going to need it, but he's going to try anyway, as Slater is going to be later on the brake. Johnson tries to set up the switchback. He pulls to the inside, and that is going to be a very, very clean move if he is able to get the traction down. Of course, the same car in the Citroen Saxo, so they will have a similar acceleration, and it's enough for William Johnson on this at this point in time to break free. More penalties coming in, and the big one is going to be for the man running in P2. Oliver Sweetman has got 5 seconds worth of penalties for track limit. Canora as well.
William Johnson, last power.
Slightly further down the field in 9th place.
William Johnson.
He really